What's up, Scorpio? This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of July 19th. I'm using the Rider White Tarot and the Osha Zen Tarot to clarify. Got a new moon in your fellow water sign, Cancer, tomorrow. What do we have for Scorpio Spirit? That death at the bottom of the deck. That's all your energy right there. Alright, so for the heart of the matter, you have the High Priestess. Your subconscious, you got the Three of Swords. For something to be embraced or released, you got the Six of Wands. Crossing influence, you got the Six of Swords, so you got 6-6. Angel number for you to look up. You have the Devil in reverse for your recent past, and you have the Sun for your outcome energy. So it looks like that your intuition led you to leave a situation and you're left with a little bit of hurt feelings, but you're leaving victorious and you're giving something up that was possibly harmful to you, and you're going into some better energy. So I guess that's it. Reading over. Now I'm just messing with you. Alright, so you got the Dream, Possibilities, and Courage. The Dream card is basically when you are in you have some kind of illusion about love and how you expect love to be, and you get this illusion basically becomes shattered. You come to the realization of what love really is, and what you expect from your significant other or your lovers, and what may have happened in your situation is you were feeling very restricted, and you did have an illusion per se of how you expected your relationship to be, but you were not really being unreasonable, and your partner was not willing to entertain any aspect of what your expectations were of them. They were limiting your possibilities, or your, you know, you have an adventurous spirit, and you're very romantic, and they were limiting these aspects of you, and having their expectation be a little bit more narrow, and lacking passion than what you would expect and what you would want. So you got your courage up to walk away from this situation, and you're not looking back. You had some hurt feelings, and that's why you have this Three of Swords in your subconscious, but you don't care. You're not looking back. You're done. I think this person like had some kind of way of being where, you know, everything had to be planned out for a T. They didn't leave any room for spontaneity or fun the way you looked at it. You know, it was just too controlled. And you want fun. You want to live moment to moment. You want to travel. So you made the decision, and it was a hard decision to walk away. You felt like you were stuck between two very bad decisions, because you felt like staying was just as bad as walking away. And it may have been a situation where you guys have property together, so it's not easy to just leave. But that's why I said you had courage, because you didn't care. You said this wasn't making you happy. It wasn't meeting your needs or your expectations. And so you said, you're out. So you got the Death card again. You have guilt and trust. So you may have been feeling a little guilty about leaving this person, because they may have been dependent on you. And Spirit is saying trust. That just the same way that God has you, the universe has you, and you're going to be taken care of, so is, you know, your ex. They're going to be okay. And don't feel guilty about taking care of yourself. Never be guilted into staying in a situation, because then it's also not fair to the other person, even if they're purposely guilting you. You know, even if that was their intention, was to guilt you into staying, it still isn't doing them any justice, or it's not going to bring the happiness that they long for. So yeah, you walked away because this relationship, it didn't feel right to you. You know, you didn't feel like I said, this person have a strict regimen and plan for everything they want, and you didn't feel like you were included. You felt like you were outside of this person's planning. So this really showed you what you didn't want, and that's why this lesson is complete, and you're ready to start over. Your lingering guilt and doubt about if you should have walked away is from not your feelings, but this person's feelings, because this Three of Swords could actually be you feeling bad for them. You don't want it anymore, and you're kind of over it, but they are taking this as a catastrophic loss. This is the Tower. This represents the Tower of the Ocean's End deck. So they are taking it as a catastrophic type loss, and you just have to trust that everything's going to be okay for them. Don't let them guilt you or make you feel bad. I have a feeling that they've done this before when you've tried to walk away, and that's why you have the Devil right here, because they use your kindness to take advantage of you and try to force you to stay in a situation that you know you don't want to be in. And that's why it's in reverse and it's in the past position, though, because you finally had enough of that, and you got into your power. This represents the Emperor. You got into your power and you were like, enough, enough. This person may have been very insecure and projecting their insecureness on you, and that's maybe another reason why they wanted to have everything planned out to a T, and not leaving room for anything being spontaneous, or they didn't want to be surprised, because by feeling like they had control over the situation, they felt like they had more control over you and keeping you close. This person's very insecure. So you were in a state of confusion for a while, and then you said you were done, and you really haven't looked back, but you have these lingering thoughts because of them trying to guilt you, and you really do want what's best for this person. So but you made the right decision, because look at all this. You have the Sun as your outcome energy, receptivity, harmony, consciousness, the Creator. Like this death moment for you, this transformation, and you gathering your courage to be able to walk away from a situation that you knew was not good for you or that person, is spurring you to a whole new vibration. It's you're transformed, and the only thing holding you back right now from moving even further up is this lingering doubt and guilt. You have to let go of that that feeling that you need to fix this, because just worry about healing and fixing yourself, and let the universe take care of the other person. And don't worry, you're gonna see they're gonna be well taken care of. Like, you might hear from this person in a few months or maybe a year or so, and they're gonna be doing so well, and they're gonna have learned from this experience, because they have a lot of healing to do, and you can't heal them. You can only heal yourself. So the reason why you guys got together may have been so that they can see what they needed to heal within themselves. And sticking around is not going to do them any justice. It's going to keep them from being able to heal the way that they need to. They might think they don't need to heal because everything is the way it's supposed to be. But if they've lost something, then they can realize that, oh, what's going on? Maybe there's something I need to be working on, So pull from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and you got passion and you have grief. So like I say, you've been lacking passion in this relationship, and that's another reason why you wanted to let it go. And it is okay. Spirit wants you to know that it is okay for you to grieve the loss of the relationship, and don't feel any kind of way about that. Take as much time as you need to heal. But feeling bad about losing a relationship and missing someone isn't really the same as, it doesn't mean that you didn't do the right thing by leaving it, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't mean that you need to be back with the person because you might miss them. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. And I hope you have a great week and everything continues to work out for you. Love you guys. Namaste.